Go click on this comment to see where this video is taking you. But you correct about the Anti-All coming to get the Pheonix Force. Or why do I say that? Okay, remember when the fucking Anti-All broke, it died and it broke into pieces. All them pieces went to this multiverse and every multiverse to come. When they got done fighting the Galactus of the fourth cosmos, they met up with this sentient being. I am the sentience of the fourth cosmos. I am a true believer. I am the pilgrim, and you are my defenders. Come, join me in my final moment. It is not dying. I am taking a new form to carry my archetypes on a quest to the heart of creation, which would be the white hot room. The energy I shed will form a fifth cosmos of pure magic and send you where you must go. But there is a price, a loss incurred. The magic number is 4. This is where Cloud had left. Now, Cloud is the personification of love. I'm going to talk about that later. She wanted to stay here on the fourth cosmos with the other beings because she wanted to be an architect and free. Now, this section right here is very important. She will shed her energy for the fifth cosmos for pure magic and shit because that's where Meridon lived. The same motherfucker that Wanda just fought and he absorbed her. The fifth cosmos was where magic and sorcery were first formed. This is where the first sorcerers made the first rules. Modern magic is more refined, but not more powerful. Meridon was the sorcerer supreme of the fifth cosmos. He created magic, basically. This is the first spell, which is important because it's the 5 elements of all that is. The circle is the foundation, the world underfoot. The way that the defenders beat them was because they personified that 5, all it is, that first spell. They were a living spell. Go back and look at that picture. Tanya was the earthly wisdom and physical force, the coin. Her ass right here, Galactus mom. Cloud is a symbol of water made from love containing multitudes, the cup. At the beginning of Defenders, that's when you see her creation. She's like a cloud that became this girl. A day, my bad. It's a day. Mass Raider, empowered by the cosmos to come, the binding force that brought us here. Red Harpy, a creature of the fire, the air and the moisture, the sword. And Dr. Strange, the servitude of fire, who's toiled for years in the fires of learning. I am the magician, I am the wand. The living spell as of right now, right, in the current 616, I believe would be Thor be the earthly wisdom. Love would be water, which I believe would be either fucking Jean Grey or it could be Spider-Man. Jean Grey could also fit where the Masked Raiders fit, the empowered by the cosmos to come. That fits her more, so we're gonna go with that one. Red Harpy is a creature of air of misfortune, the sword, which would be the Hulk right now because he's dealing with that shit too, the Anti-All and his shit. And Doctor Strange will be replaced by Wanda because she took his magic and shit, and she's dealing with that shit too. Now that Eternity Mask and Eternity itself, anything dealing with that shit, she tells you, even I, the universe itself, am merely one cell of a higher multiversal entity, part of a cosmic lineage starting back from this first conflict, this first story. All this am I, all this are we. She's telling you that Lifebringer 1 was her, a piece of her. She's a piece of Lifebringer 1, which is how her Eternity Mask was able to get on the level as the Lifebringer 1 to help him out. And that living spell shit, they all was the damn they used the power of they self to give them the fucking power of the Lifebringer 1, the power of the 5th and the 6th dimension and the 7th to give his ass all the power of life and all there is so that they can kill this motherfucker or break him into pieces to the multiverses to come. Now, we already didn't know that Noel is a part of the Anti-All too. He's an aspect of it. He fought the opposite of itself, right? The light. It bounded itself to warriors to fight against it, which if you look at that gold thing in the corner, look just like the Lifebringer 1 right here. He whooped its ass because the light was young, overwhelmed by the darkness, and so it became something new. Just like the Eternity Mask, it would choose a single being in all the universe, bond with them, make them better, make them powerful enough to stand against the darkness, just like the Eternity Mask, which is the god of light, the fucking opposite of the darkness. The shit is more stronger than the power cosmic because it's what the fucking power cosmic is. In the fucking power cosmic is basically an aspect of the fucking god of light, which is Lifebringer 1, everything that is to come. Same thing with the Pheonix Force. It's an aspect of what is to come. The Enigma Force is like basically the light side of the symbiotes. It is a symbiote. just like Null, as it explained. That's why when Eddie Brock became the Enigma Force, he had to take aspects of the shit, the living spell shit. The sword. I say Thor's the coin, the love and shit, because he literally loves the earth and all that shit. And he has an aspect of that shit inside him too with the damn Pheonix Force, if you think about it. So the question and damn thing we both trying to do, me and my homie Nightcrawler trying to do, is figure out who the fuck is the living spell, part of this living spell shit, and who is the damn aspects of the Anti-All.